Thank you all for being here today. And what a beautiful sight. All of our Panther seniors together for the first time in 2021. Congratulations, seniors. Before we start, we got to do this one last time. All right? Peach out! Peach out! Peach out! It is beautiful to see all of you guys here today, and I'm very proud to be with you guys this evening. Good evening, and welcome to the commencement ceremony for the graduating class of 2021. My name is Juan Santos, and it is my pleasure to serve as principal of Perris High School. As a courtesy, if you have an umbrella up, can you please lower it to ensure that all guests can see the graduation, please? Thank you. At this time, I would like to introduce Battalion Commander Mariana Ramirez to the stage. Please rise for the presentation of colors and remain standing until the national anthem has been completed and the colors have been posted.
Ladies and gentlemen, in class of 2021, please rise for the presentation of the colors. Color guard, post.
welcome ASB President Jesus Ortiz and ASB President Jasmine Peña, who will lead us in the flag salute. The flag salute will be followed by the national anthem.
Place your right hand over your heart. Ready? Begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you.
We're ready for the national anthem. Thank you, Mariana Ramirez, Jesus Ortiz, and Jasmine Peña. Panthers, please be seated. At this time, I would like to introduce our honored guest, Board President Dr. Jose Luis Arau, Board Vice President Anthony Stafford Sr., Board Clerk Dr. Randall Freeman, Board Member Elizabeth Vallejo, Board Member David Nelson, and City of Perris Mayor Mr. Michael Vargas. Superintendent Grant Bennett, Deputy Superintendent of Business Services Candace Rains, Assistant Superintendent of Human Resources Kirk Skorpanich, Assistant Superintendent of Educational Services Robert Bruff, and Executive Director of Technology Joseph Williams. I would like to thank all of our Perris High School staff members that are here with us this evening as well. Staff members, please stand and receive your ovation for all your hard work during distance learning and throughout this pandemic. Thank you, teachers, for everything you did. Thank you, teachers. I would like to acknowledge the members of the Junior Honor Guard who are in the white robes in the back. They are the top 10 students of the class of 2022. Congratulations on all of your perseverance and dedication to your studies. You are the embodiment of Panther pride. The Perris Union High School District has made arrangements for Godfather Films to live stream this ceremony. Each graduate will be able to access the live stream through the link provided on our social media accounts. At this time, it is my distinct pleasure to welcome School Board Member Elizabeth Vallejo to the podium to speak on the behalf of the Board of Trustees.
Good evening, everyone. Bienvenidos a todos. Estoy muy feliz que están aquí. We are here today to congratulate and celebrate the class of 2021. Graduating high school is not easy, especially during a pandemic. That's an accomplishment not many can say, and we're all very proud of you. This speech consists of advice I wish I was taught when I was your age. And also, to be honest, I feel like what I hope is I want some of you guys to be like, I don't know who that girl was, but what she said was deep. That's what I want. First, after high school, life can get very difficult in many aspects, such as relationships, school, work, financial, and emotional stability. But that's okay. I know you can conquer anything, especially with someone by your side. A significant element to remember is that you don't have to deal with all these struggles on your own. Choose friends that will support you and help you out no matter what. As time went on, I realized that those that I once called friends ended up being just acquaintances. And that is something I didn't discover until I met my best friend. After high school, I went to a community college and didn't have a support system. I only had people in my life who I thought represented friendship, but were not even close. It wasn't until I transferred to a university I met my best friend who supported me through it all. I never had the emotional support from someone who hyped me up when I got good grades or when I accomplished the small goals throughout my college career. Having a genuinely supported friend empowered me to be emotionally strong, build my confidence, and motivated me to be the best version of myself. These are the friendships you should cherish because it will make your life easier and have compassion for others. Second, it's completely okay to not have it all figured out in the next phase of your life. I certainly did not. Graduating high school, I never envisioned becoming a school board member, let alone speaking for this commencement. I was pursuing a completely different major and did not have a sense of direction. So don't feel pressure to have the need to figure it out in the next step of your life. Trust the process of your search because you will learn so much about yourself and discover new passions. That's what college is for. There are plenty of resources and people dedicated to helping you find your passion. Use those resources. Third, chase things that scare you. The best accomplishments in life begin when you feel scared. You may feel this way for many reasons, such as making mistakes, doubting your intelligence, or not believing you are experienced enough to do what you want to do. If you are having these thoughts, that is completely normal. You are on the right track. This is exactly what happened to me when I ran for school board. I definitely did not think I was qualified or even smart enough to become a board member. But an opportunity presented itself to run for school board, and it was at that moment I did something that scared me, and I'm glad I did it because it led me to you all. Becoming a school board member is to me is the most important um, job that we can give. I graduated from this school 7 years ago today, class of 2014. And I am here to offer support and guide you with my own experience. Chasing things that scare you will also allow you to go for something more ambitious without the feeling of being scared. And when that moment happens, you will be unstoppable with so much motivation to do what you desire. Lastly, put your mental health as one of your top priorities. Mental health is one of the most stigmatized health issues that humans face across the world. Take care of your mental health and take advantage of the resources that are there to help you when you aren't feeling yourself. Remember that it is okay to not feel okay. Give yourself permission to feel any emotion that comes your way, and if you can, offer space for others to do the same. My hope is the words, one second, it's the wind. My hope is the words that I shared with you today will help you the way that it helped me throughout my years in college. Congratulations, class of 2021. Cree en ti mismo. Todo es posible. Muchas gracias. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Vallejo. Dear board members, cabinet members, superintendent, mayor, parents, and staff, I would like to introduce to you and congratulate the 133rd class of Perris High School graduates. Our history as the original school of Perris goes back to 1888. Congratulations to the Panther Senior Class of 2021. I am humbled and honored to be your principal and to share the duties of awarding you your high school diploma today on June 2nd, 2021. You have been working hard for the last 12 years in your life and probably the hardest the last year and a half. You have earned the right to have this moment as you close your high school chapter of your life and embark on the magnificent journey of life and adulthood. This is not how the year was supposed to have been. This is not the year. This is not how it was supposed to have ended for you guys. But you adjusted and made things happen. You have shown your spirit of resiliency and not giving up. And we are here today to honor all of you. I have had many opportunities to speak with some of you throughout this year. There are some of you who are ready to embark on this challenge by going to a 4-year university. Some of you will be joining the workforce. Most of you realize and understand that transitioning away from high school to the real world comes with a sense of relief, some nervousness, and a little bit of anxiety. As you start your own adult journey, one of the first things you need to do is appreciate the people and opportunities that have brought you to this point in life and thank them for everything that they have done for you. At this moment, if you wouldn't mind just helping me out with this, if you wouldn't mind standing, looking to where your parents and your family are seated, and just give them a round of applause, I would really appreciate that for all of you guys, for everything that they've done for you. Thank you. What your life has been the last 4 years has finally wrapped up, and now you have the opportunity to create your own path to success. You have the freedom now to decide what kind of adult life you want to lead and shape your life to reach your own dreams. If you don't know what it is at the current time, don't worry. You still have time, and you will figure it out. But as you're figuring it out, take the following advice into account. Number one, don't be absent from your life and take initiative to get into the game of life. Regardless of where you're going next, you no longer have to depend on your parents to advocate for you or to take care of you. The endless reminders of when to turn in assignments and what to do inside the school will no longer be there as well. Take the time to understand you are the lead role in the game of life and break away from the things that are holding you back. It is time for you to create your own reality. Decide who you want to become and work towards your goals. Number two, spend more time listening. In these tumultuous times, and as you're experiencing life, take the time to get to know others, especially those that are different from you. Put yourself in situations that will help you grow and understand that your own experience is not the only experience. Civility has taken a back seat in recent years, but it is essential to listen without judgment or prejudice in order to function in life. Regardless of where you're going next, you will be dealing with people. The more you listen, the easier the life will become. And number three, educate yourself and learn how to fail. Whichever way your path is taking you, there is always a path towards education. Sometimes it does not come in the form of books or schooling, but it is essential for you to understand the rules of life and take the learning lessons that life will undoubtedly teach you. Many times it will come at a time when your character or your values will be tested. At other times, it will come when you fail at a task or you just simply fail. You have to remember that victory will always be 10 times sweeter because you learn from your mistakes and failing is part of life. Be the best at whatever you choose to pursue and learn from your experiences, especially your failures. Continue to dig deep, just like you did this last year and a half, and don't be afraid of making your own path and rely on positive people who are going to get you to where you need to be. Remember that you take part of Perris wherever you go and that you are Perris High School. Parents, thank you for giving us the privilege of working with your sons and daughters these last 4 years. Teachers, counselors, and classified staff, thank you for being part of our Great Panther family and also for being such great takers of this amazing responsibility to educate the youth of the city of Perris. Seniors, thank you for being such an amazing class, and all of the staff from Perris High School would like to wish you the best in your future. Estimados padres de familia, mesa directiva, superintendente, profesor y alcalde de la ciudad de Perris, me gustaría presentarles y felicitar a la clase número 133 de graduados de la preparatoria Perris High School, que ha existido desde su existencia en 1888 como la escuela original de Perris. Felicitaciones a la clase de 2021 de las Panteras de Perris High School. Me siento honrado de ser director y compartir los deberes de otorgarles su diploma de escuela secundaria hoy, el 2 de junio de 2021. Ustedes han trabajado arduamente durante los últimos 12 años de su vida y se han ganado el derecho de ascender. En este escenario, al cerrar el capítulo de la escuela secundaria de su vida y embarcarse en el magnífico viaje de la vida y la mayoría de edad. He tenido muchas oportunidades de hablar con algunos de ustedes a lo largo de este año, y aunque sé que algunos de ustedes que están listos para embarcarse en este desafío, yendo a una universidad de 4 años, defendiendo a nuestro país como algunos de ustedes lo van a hacer, y los que unirán la fuerza laboral, la mayoría de nosotros nos damos cuenta y entendemos que la transición de la escuela secundaria al mundo real conlleva una sensación con alivio, algo de nerviosismo y un poco de ansiedad. Al comenzar su propio viaje adulto, una de las primeras cosas que deben hacer es apreciar a las personas y las oportunidades que los han traído a este punto y esta vida y agradecerles por todo lo que han hecho por ustedes. Lo que ha sido su vida en sus últimos 4 años finalmente ha finalizado y ahora tendrán la oportunidad de crear su propio mapa. Ahora tienen la libertad de decidir qué tipo de vida adulta quieren llevar y dar forma a su vida para alcanzar su propio sueño. Si no saben qué es en este momento actual, no se preocupen, aún tienen tiempo y lo descubrirán. Pero a medida de los que descubran, tengan en cuenta los siguientes consejos. Número 1. No estén ausentes de su vida y tomen iniciativa para entrar al juego de la vida. Independientemente de donde vayan a continuación, ya no tendrán que depender de sus padres que los defiendan o que cuiden de ustedes. Los interminables recordatorios de cuándo entregar las tareas y qué hacer dentro de la escuela ya no estarán allí. Tómense el tiempo para comprender que ustedes son el papel principal en este juego de la vida y rompan con las cosas que los detienen. Es hora de que ustedes crean en su propia realidad. Decidan en quién quieren convertirse y trabajen para lograr ese objetivo. Número 2. Pasa tiempo escuchando. En estos tiempos tumultuosos y mientras experimentan de la vida, tómense el tiempo para conocer a otros, especialmente a aquellos que son diferentes a ustedes. Pónganse en situaciones que les ayudarán a crecer y entender tu propia experiencia, que no va a ser la única. La civilidad ha tomado un segundo plano en los últimos años, pero es esencial escuchar sin juzgar ni perjudicar para poder funcionar en esta vida. A donde vayan a ir, estarás tratando con personas y cuanto más escuchen, más fácil será la vida para ustedes. Y número 3, edúcate y aprende a fallar. Cualquiera sea el camino que tome su destino, siempre hay un camino hacia la educación. A veces no se presentará en forma de libros o estudios, pero es esencial para que ustedes entiendan las reglas de la vida y tomen las lecciones de aprendizaje de la vida, sin duda que les enseñará. Muchas veces vendrá un momento en que su carácter o sus valores serán probados. En estas ocasiones ocurrirá cuando fallen en alguna tarea o simplemente fallen. Tienen que recordar que la victoria siempre es 10 veces mejor, pero porque aprendiste de tus errores y el fracaso es parte de la vida. Sea el mejor en lo que elija para perseguir y aprenda de sus experiencias, especialmente de sus fallas. Continúen profundizando y no tengan miedo de ser su propio camino y confíen en personas positivas que los llevarán a donde necesitan estar. Recuerden que ustedes forman parte de Perris High School y donde quiera que vayan ustedes son Perris High School. Padres, gracias por darnos el privilegio de trabajar con sus hijos e hijas los últimos 4 años. Profesores, consejeros y todo nuestro personal, gracias por ser parte de nuestra gran familia de Panteras y también por ser tan cuidadores de esta increíble responsabilidad de educar a los jóvenes de la ciudad de Perris. Muchas gracias y mis humildes bendiciones para nuestra clase del año de 2021. This year is unique as we have 2 salutatorians. Please welcome our first 2021 salutatorian, Rosangela Lopez, to the podium.
Good evening, mi gente. Teachers, staff, faculty, family, friends, and my dope class of 2021. It is so good to see you all today. I stand up here like every other day, wearing my baggy crease stickies, my hoop earrings, my Cortezes, and my dark lip liner with pride. Each time I look in the mirror, I am reminded of the Pachucos and the Zoot Suit riots and my ancestors who were down for La Causa. When I go out to a nice restaurant dressed like this, I'm stared at oddly. I am made an outcast in the lands that my ancestors occupied. The way I dress, the word Chicana I have inked across my arm are part of my identity. Seen as a chola or a thug in the eyes of those who fail to acknowledge history. My culture does not make me ghetto. When I go to my community, when I go to lowrider car shows or fun concerts, I'm suddenly approachable. I'm a firme jaina with intellect. It is my raza that encourages me to get an education and fight for our rights. Back when there were signs up saying, no people of color, people with my same passion for change created the Chicano movement and the Black Civil Rights Movement. Much of my passion comes from my teachings. Thank you, Dad. Because of you, I am educated on true history and Chicanismo. Because of you, I have a great taste in music. I have spent my last 7 years playing sports, and I'm down for the brown. Thank you, Mom, for your determination. Because of your strength, you managed to get a master's degree while taking care of 3 children. In those days, as a little 10-year-old, I never knew going to class with you and helping you study for exams would be as influential as it was. Your college education allowed me to become infatuated with the idea of attending a prestigious university, which has stuck with me since I was in elementary school. Like you always said, it's not a question about whether or not I was going to college, but just a matter of which one. I would also like to thank my many teachers who supported my learning. Mr. Lozano, thank you for giving such a different type of education. Your English class this year allowed me the freedom to research and write about pressing topics that interest me. Thank you, Ms. Georgiana, Ms. Perez, and Mr. Padilla for helping me in those times I was unsure that I could get back up. Thank you, Ms. Cooper, Vasquez, Ernst, Espy, Beasy, and Ms. Ruiz for being outstanding teachers. I stand here today, Rosangela Lopez, one of your Paris High 2021 salutatorians, to remind you that we can do it. We can break these barriers. Many of us have parents that did not get to walk the stage that we will be walking today. We do this for them. Many of us have overcome innumerable obstacles during these 4 years, not to mention the countless difficulties prior. I am so proud of each and every one of you for being here today. I know some of you weren't even sure if you would graduate, but here you are. Take a moment to look at yourselves and recognize the generations of stigmas that you are breaking. Truly look at the situation we are in. We live here in an area with high percentages of people of color and low income. When people from outside see how we live and where we go to school, they shake their heads and expect the worst from us. They are scared to walk the streets that we walk every day. They do not know what it is like to be us. They do not know what resilience is. There will always be those outsiders who look down on us and tell us we cannot do it, or try to divide us so that they could stay at the top. But let me remind you, we carry the strength of our ancestors to move mountains and pursue our passions. Amongst everything that it means for you all to be here today, I need you all to know that thanks to you, more people like us, more Black and Indigenous youth, more people of low socioeconomic status will realize their worthiness and ability. Thanks to you all, I will be bringing my brown pride and both my book and street smarts to Princeton University, the #1 college in the nation. It is with pleasure that I will not be ending this with a quote from a famous author, but rather with some words from the great poet Tupac Shakur. I think we can make it. In fact, I'm sure. And if you fall, stand tall or come back for more. Congratulations, Panthers. Buenas tardes, mi gente. Maestros, personal, facultad, familia, amigos y mi clase maravillosa de 2021. Es tan bueno verlos a todos. Me paro aquí con orgullo, como todos los días, con mis pantalones grandes y plisados, mis aretes redondos y mis labios delineados con un color oscuro. Cada vez que me miro en el espejo, recuerdo los pachucos y mis antepasados que lucharon por la causa. Cuando salgo a un buen restaurante vestido así, me miran con extrañeza. Soy un paría en las tierras que ocuparon mis antepasados. La forma en que me visto, la palabra chicana que me he escrito en el brazo son parte de mi identidad. Visto como una chola o un matón a los ojos de quienes no reconocen la historia. Mi cultura no me convierte en una persona mala. Cuando voy a mi comunidad, cuando voy a exhibiciones de lowrider o conciertos de funk, de repente soy una firme jaina con intelecto. Es mi raza la que me anima a obtener una educación y luchar por nuestros derechos. Cuando habían letreros que decían no personas de color, personas con mi misma pasión por el cambio crearon el movimiento chicano y el movimiento por los derechos civiles negros. Gran parte de mi pasión proviene de mis enseñanzas. Gracias, papá. Gracias a ti estoy educada sobre la verdadera historia y el chicanismo. Gracias a ti tengo un gran gusto por la música. He pasado mis últimos 7 años practicando deportes y amo a mi cultura. Gracias, mamá, por tu determinación. Por tu fuerza lograste obtener una maestría mientras cuidabas a 3 niños. En aquellos días, cuando tenía 10 años, nunca supe que ir a clase contigo y ayudarte a estudiar para los exámenes sería tan influyente como lo fue. Tu educación universitaria me permitió enamorarme de la idea de asistir a una universidad de prestigio. Eso se me ha quedado grabada desde que estaba en la escuela primaria. Como siempre dijiste, no es una cuestión de si iría o no a la universidad, pero solo una cuestión de cuál. También me gustaría agradecer a mis muchos profesores que apoyaron mi aprendizaje. Señor Lozano, gracias por brindar un tipo de educación tan diferente. Gracias, señora Georgiana, señora Pérez y señor Padilla, por ayudarme en esos momentos en los que no estaba segura de poder volver a levantarme. Gracias, señora Cooper, Vázquez, Ernst, S.P., Beasy y señora Ruiz por ser maestros sobresalientes. Estoy aquí hoy, Rosángela López, una de sus Salutatorians de Perris High 2021, para recordarle que podemos hacerlo. Podemos romper estas barreras. Muchos de nosotros tenemos padres que no llegaron a caminar el escenario que caminaremos hoy. Hacemos esto por ellos. Muchos de nosotros hemos superado innumerables obstáculos durante estos 4 años, sin mencionar las innumerables dificultades anteriores. Y estoy muy orgulloso de todos ustedes por estar aquí hoy. Sé que algunos de ustedes ni siquiera estaban seguros de graduarse, pero aquí están. Tómense un momento para mirarse a sí mismos y reconocer las generaciones de estigmas que están rompiendo. Fíjense verdaderamente en la situación en la que nos encontramos. Vivimos aquí en un área con un alto porcentaje de personas de color y bajos ingresos. Cuando la gente de fuera ve cómo vivimos y a dónde vamos a la escuela, sacuden la cabeza y esperan lo peor de nosotros. Tienen miedo de caminar por las calles que nosotros caminamos todos los días. No saben lo que es ser nosotros, no saben qué es la resiliencia. Siempre habrá esos forasteros que nos miran con desprecio y nos dicen que no podemos que no podemos hacerlo o intentan dividirnos para que puedan permanecer en la cima. Pero déjame recordarte que llevamos la fuerza de nuestros antepasados para mover montañas y perseguir nuestras pasiones. Entre todo lo que significa para ustedes estar hoy aquí, necesito que todos sepan que gracias a ustedes, más personas como nosotros, más jóvenes negros e indígenas, más personas de nivel socioeconómico bajo, se darán cuenta de su valía y capacidad. Gracias a todos ustedes. Traeré mi orgullo mexicano y tanto mi inteligencia como mi conocimiento de las calles a la Universidad de Princeton, la universidad número 1 en la nación. Es un gran placer no terminar esto con una cita de un autor famoso, sino con algunas palabras del gran poeta Tupac Shakur. Creo que podemos lograrlo. De hecho, estoy seguro. Y si te caes, mantente erguido y vuelve por más. Felicidades, Panteras.
Please welcome our second 2021 Salutatorian, Mariana Ramirez, to the podium.
Four years ago, we began the journey we all know as high school. Throughout our journey, we have encountered numerous challenges, from harder classes to social problems, and even a global pandemic. Who would have thought that we would be the class having a normal graduation despite these abnormal times? The fact that we are here today celebrating our graduation is proof that we were able to overcome all of the challenges we have faced and acquire the prize we sought for from the moment we stepped through those gates, our high school diploma. However, we didn't just spend these past 4 years working our hardest, sacrificing sleep so we could turn in our assignments before that 11:59 deadline, just so we could receive a fancy piece of paper. We worked hard because getting our high school diploma put us one step closer to where we want to be tomorrow. That dream job doesn't seem too far out of reach now, but we must keep going. If we could survive almost a year and a half of online learning, then we can survive anything. Now that we are leaving high school, we must take all of the lessons we have learned and apply them to the bigger world. However, we must not forget a lot of the people who have helped us get to where we are now. For starters, I would like to thank all of our parents for always being our number one supporters. I would also like to thank all of the teachers and staff for being our family away from home. I would especially like to thank all of the teachers I have had. You have all been outstanding teachers, and I didn't feel like it was fair to only thank a few of you because you have all had such a large impact on me, especially you, stranger. I wouldn't be here without you. I will treasure all of your teachings and all of your advice. Your encouragement and guidance have led me to become the student I am today. Once we walk out those gates, we commence a new journey. Our high school diploma was just the first step, but I would like to encourage all of you to continue working hard so you can make your dreams become a reality. Life is full of challenges, and there will always be people who try to make life difficult, but you must rise above their negativity. Anyone trying to get in the way of your success does not deserve your precious time. No matter what path we take from here, I just want to say that I am honored to have been a part of the class of 2021. Thank you and congratulations, Panthers. We finally did it. Hoy celebramos el triunfo de sus hijos, porque han exitosamente completado la preparatoria. Pero también quería tomar esta oportunidad para darle las gracias a ustedes, los padres, por todos sus sacrificios. Si no fuera por ustedes, nosotros no estuviéramos aquí, celebrando nuestra graduación. Ustedes son la fundación del éxito de sus hijos, y estoy segura que igual como yo lo estoy con mis padres, también sus hijos están muy agradecidos por todo su apoyo. Tristemente no son muchas las veces en donde tomamos el tiempo para agradecerles por todo lo que han y continúan haciendo por nosotros. Gracias por todos los valores que nos inculcaron. Gracias por toda su paciencia. Gracias por todo su amor. Por amor a nosotros, ustedes han voluntariamente aceptado todos los sacrificios que ustedes hacen por nosotros. Graduándonos de la preparatoria, ya estamos dando los siguientes pasos para alcanzar un futuro mejor, pero nada de esto fuera posible sin ustedes. A mis padres en especial les quisiera dar las gracias. Ustedes siempre han sido mi motivación para seguir luchando. Le doy las gracias a Dios por haber bendecido con los mejores padres. Los amo con todo mi corazón. Todo lo que he hecho y todo lo que soy es gracias a ustedes. Seguiré trabajando duro para cuando sea grande poder darle la vida que tanto merecen. Gracias a todos los padres por todos sus esfuerzos, por darles a sus hijos un mejor futuro, porque gracias a ustedes nosotros estamos aquí, sentados, listos para empezar a construir nuestro propio futuro. Muchas gracias.
Thank you, Rosangela Lopez and Mariana Ramirez. It is my distinction to honor and to introduce you the 2021 valedictorian, Daniela Mendoza Martinez, to the podium.
Hello, class of 2021. I'd like to congratulate us for this achievement. Great on its own, but under such trying circumstances, it's extraordinary. I would have never imagined myself standing here, giving a speech to such a big crowd. I'm not much of a crowd person myself. It is with great honor that I address the graduating class of 2021 as we move forward from high school and begin our adult lives. But before I do so, I would like to give a big thanks to the entire staff and the faculty for your dedication and devotion to us students. Thank you for the hours of commitment to see us succeed. Personally, I would like to give thanks to Dr. Gartel, who inspired me every day since my first day in her class. She has been a wonderful teacher, and I feel fortunate to have had her teach me. She was a huge influence to me, and I would not be standing here without her. I'd also like to thank Ms. Choi for guiding me as I discovered my passion for computer science. Both teachers believed in me, and that is the reason why I stand here today. Similar to my experience, teachers have helped us overcome our doubts and worries and pushed us towards our graduation. This is just the start, a mere milestone in our lives, marking the beginning of adulthood. We will have an amazing future with limitless opportunities. After all, we are the class that graduates amidst a global pandemic. With the pandemic came a loss of experiences and opportunities, but nevertheless, our future is still bright. In the words of BTS, life goes on, let's live on. Thank you.
Thank you, Daniela Mendoza Martinez. Let's have another round of applause for salutatorians and valedictorian speeches, please. I would now like to introduce Senior Class President Valeria Castillo Ortiz and Senior Class Vice President Nancy Casas to present the senior gift.
Good afternoon, class of 2021, parents, staff, and guests. This year is like no other because it's the first graduation ceremony that Perris High has held in a pandemic, and hopefully the last. In the nearly 2 years of the pandemic, there have been many hardships, tears, and unfortunately the loss of loved ones, including one of our very own English teacher, Mr. Kreger. In addition, our thoughts and prayers go out to our classmate Rudy Araiga, who is in the hospital and cannot be here with us today. We saved a spot for you, Rudy. While distance may separate you from us today, you are not far from our thoughts. To honor and remember those who have passed and to celebrate the future to come, the class of 2021 presents to you a symbol of hope. Now, to my senior class, can you guys please turn around? Next, like you, I want to make sure everyone remembers the class of 2021 for all the right reasons and not the pandemic. We, on behalf of the senior class, would like to present to Mr. Santos and all the Perris High the senior class gift. This framed picture shows a statue of our Panther mascot that will be placed on campus to let everyone know that the class of 2021 is by far the best. Congratulations, seniors.
For those of you that maybe were not aware, we had one of our senior students, his name is Rudy Arraiga, who was involved in an accident over the weekend, and he's not expected to make it. I did honor him and award him his diploma yesterday, and we have a special place over here on the left hand, just commemorating his honor and our thoughts for Rudy. So we can just give him a round of applause. Mr. Bennett, would you please join me at the podium? Mr. Bennett and members of the Board of Trustees, it is my pleasure to present to you the graduating class of 2021. I certify that the Perris High School class of 2021 has fulfilled all the requirements of the Perris Union High School District and the state of California for the graduation of high school.
Thank you, Mr. Santos. On behalf of the Board of Trustees, I accept your certification of these students. Based upon that certification, I now declare these students are graduates of Perris High School of the Perris Union High School District. Class of 2021, congratulations.
All right. So seniors, this is the time that your parents have been waiting for. We will start coming to the lines and we're going to start presenting to you guys with your names as you guys walk up the stage. So if we can get the first row to be able to stand up and start making their way to the counselors on each side. We will start the reading of the names.
No, I'm gonna go first, but looks like it's first.
That's your cardinal lady? Hold on, Chasey, go up here.
Juan Sanchez Ferreira.
JC Hernandez.
Adriana Ruiz Cruz.
Valeria Castillo Ortiz.
Lisette Rodriguez.
Mónica Garcia.
Alexis Nunez.
Melanie Sepúlveda.
Julio Gomez.
Valeria Ibarra.
Mariana Ramirez.
Jasmine Peña.
Vanessa Nicole Leon.
Tiernan Riggs.
Mariana Cruz.
Melanie Hernandez.
Emily Velasco.
Brian Sanchez.
Daniela Mendoza Martinez.
John Laura.
Rosangela Lopez.
Isaiah Buchanan.
Micaiah Palmer.
Jesus Ortiz.
Kathy Navarez.
Valerie Ledesma.
Diana Morales.
Jordan Pangelinin.
Juliana Orozco.
Hennessy Ibarra.
Amaria Wooten Irvin.
Brandon Quintero.
Gladys Alvarez.
Nancy Casas.
Cecilia Morales.
Lisa Orozco Uribe.
Christian Conde Carvajal.
Adrian Menchaca.
David Lopez Altamirano.
Saúl González.
Alexander Alvarez.
Leslie Lucero.
Miguel Joel.
Roxana Sierra.
Edgar Chamut Altamirano.
Ashley Contreras.
Diego Torres.
Elizabeth Antonio.
Daniel Ochoa Nunez.
Heréndida Corona.
Araceli Puentes Herrera.
Dominic Ayala.
Eduardo Pacheco.
Kimberly Flores. Cassandra Toscano.
Justin Garcia Ramos.
Elisa Segundo Mesa.
Eric Martinez.
Valeria Becerra.
Oscar Nieto Cedillos.
Belinda Martínez.
Jesus Sanchez.
Natalie Cabrera.
Miguel Plata.
Meredith Juárez.
Rudy Anderson.
María Romero.
Versace Jefferson. Maya Ameda.
Kimberly Martin Celedon.
Marissa Soriano.
Karina Rodriguez.
Marlene Zapata.
Hannah Dominguez.
Justine Lupercio.
Yvette Villanueva.
Avery Turton.
Karina Villanueva.
Yvette Martinez.
Melanie Bazan.
Teresita Sanchez Hernandez.
Jasmine Gonzalez.
Cody O'Connor.
Albert Luna.
Catherine Figueroa.
Esteban Rios Ornelas.
Frankie Suenzo.
Jacob De Anda.
Andres Hernandez.
Amy Morales.
Juan Dorte.
Michael Flores.
Omar Mejia Maraz.
Matthew Soto.
Little Annie Ray Lopez.
Jesus Corona Perez.
Mayville Modero. Madeline Sandoval Preciado.
Joshua Castellanos.
Jacob Reyes.
Jonathan Campista.
Efren Zamora.
Ellie Terbush. And Adriana Barriaga Velasquez.
Dylan Fan.
Stephanie Casillas.
Alan Daniels.
Clarissa Figueroa.
Roger Crosby.
Jerry Quesada Segura.
Leonardo Beltrán Carrasco.
Alondra Villarruel.
Ian Flores.
Alexandra Chavez Garcia.
Melody Silva.
Jair Kirkwood.
Bailey Ibarra.
Elijah Shirley.
Steven Plasencia.
Temescan Heikes Weaver.
Juliet Diaz Roca.
Aaron Himes.
Adrian Ledesma.
Evelyn Diaz Romero.
Raúl Hernández Ceja.
Citlali Lopez.
Eduardo Guevara.
Fervia Cermeño. Melanie Garcia.
Diego Tlaseca Yanes.
Arlene Pulido.
Ayana Neal.
Angelina Guerrero.
Sarkis Kesheshian.
Valeria Iglesias.
Joel Bravo Salgado.
Kennedy Johnson.
Joel Ramirez.
Asenet Osegueda.
Lynn Bond Rivas.
Reina Coronado.
Jonathan Lopez.
Mónica Sánchez.
José Luis Bermúdez.
Giselle Delgado.
Melanie Mandujano.
Brian Casian.
Paola Zúñiga. Samantha González Sosa.
Belén de la Cruz.
Elizabeth Mateo.
Charles López.
Kalani Buchanan.
Miguel Soto.
Brooke Pless.
I love you. Anthony Ovalle.
Andrew Vargas.
Julián del Real.
Maggie Hernandez.
Brianna Flores.
Alexia Hidalgo.
Adrian Lucero.
Isabel Salas.
Crystal Becerra.
Angel Quintero.
Julio Méndez Jr.
Amy Luviano.
Aaron Godínez.
Liana Uriarte.
Carlos Nicolás Sánchez.
Valeria Gutiérrez Sánchez.
Jacob Ruiz González.
Darlene Vázquez Morales.
Jair Ramírez.
Cassandra Munoz.
Aldair Fajardo.
Maribel Mojarro.
Yair López Espitia.
Representing the Robleses. Delilah Robles.
Adrian Mares.
Lisette Gutierrez.
Gael Ramírez.
Milla Rodríguez.
Amanda Hooten.
Juan Molina.
Richard Rodriguez II.
Iris Dominguez.
Ayana Arellano.
Lisbeth Paredes.
Eileen Varela Zul.
Jessica Torres.
Cruz Navarro.
Mariana Holguín.
Keilia Gutierrez.
Zion Moore.
Andrew Zuniga.
Joaquín Ruiz.
Brianna Brown.
Manuel Garcia.
Evelyn Jimenez.
Matthew Chavez.
Vanessa Martinez.
Sarah Jean Stewart.
Blanca Perez.
Alexis Jeremiah Lee Smith.
Citlali Briseño.
Darla Hilo.
Sarah Rivera.
Alana Zamora.
Vanessa Sosa.
Unique Nelson.
Valeria Vera.
Eileen Zamora.
Elizabeth Aguilar.
Angela Oliver.
David Bellman.
Arnold Mascorro.
Jair Pascual Vargas.
Alfredo Lopez.
Jessica Cervantes.
Giovanni Duron.
Lacey Guzman.
Brandon Elsaquio.
Daphne Martinez Betancourt.
Samantha Estrada Garibay.
Jamie Orellana Diaz.
Matthew Riley Cerna.
Victoria Ramirez.
Alexis Valdevinos.
Joana Atondo Garcia.
Amy Cedillo.
Valerie De Leon.
Jeremy Marcos Diego.
Jasmine Olea Cortez.
Edwin Acosta Buelna.
Daisy Roberts.
Daniel Regalado.
Princesa Lucero.
Eunice Sotelo.
Gabriel Chavez.
Perla Ramírez Bolaños.
Luis Martínez.
Carlos Mendoza Díaz.
Amari Rueda.
George Camarillo Ortiz.
Shelly Robledo.
Jennifer de la Riva.
Abraham Aguilar.
Leslie Zavala.
José Torres.
Henry Chávez Aguilar.
Gilberto Gil.
Adrián Valencia.
Mark Cruz.
Yasmin Rubio.
Samuel Torres.
Nicolás Bogarín.
Matthew Cruz.
Leticia Mancilla.
Wendy Mejía.
Liliana Chávez.
Laisha Soto.
Omar Martínez.
Heidi Cifuentes.
Natalie Garcia.
Catherine Cruz.
Adrian Ledesma.
Carolyn Renteria.
Lisbeth Reyes Trujillo.
Daniel Reyes.
Allison Grijalva.
Jocelyn Ayala.
Andrea Sánchez.
Silvia Francisco Ayaca.
Juan Peñalosa.
Kevin Galaviz.
Isabel Kane.
Cristina Velasco Barragán.
Ivy Minera.
Vanessa Pérez.
Alexis Godoy.
Daisy Garcia Cueva.
Haley Juarez.
Isaiah Barr.
Dulce Garcia.
David Sesmas.
Fernando Rodriguez.
Abraham Sesmas.
Adrian Guardado.
Angel Arana.
Leslie Garcia.
Humberto Pascual Moreno.
Leilani Gutierrez.
Alexander Maurillo Avellana.
Janet Gutierrez.
Derek Garcia.
Brian Jeronimo Saldaña.
Adolfo Amaya.
Ashari Neil.
Joshua Stewart.
Danasia Brent.
Edward Robles.
Mar Valencia Hernandez.
Jared Rivas Hernandez.
Carmen Gomez.
David Flores.
Perla Baca.
Rodolfo Aguilar.
Brianna Uribe.
Darcel Hairston.
Janet Martinez.
Orlando Muñoz Castorena.
Edgar Vasquez Gutierrez.
Emiliano Ayala.
Cassandra Acevedo Gutierrez.
Mariana Fuentes.
Noemí Medina.
Evelyn Hernández.
Katia López.
Denise Morfín Pantoja.
Dana Campos.
Cristian Navarrete.
Julian Jones.
María del Rosario Sánchez Valencia.
Brian Rodríguez.
Ronnie Ronquillo.
Brando Rodríguez.
Nicole Wakashuko.
Luis Zamudio.
Amaya Chacón.
Sebastián Nucio.
Rosa Arraiga Velázquez.
Elizabeth Martínez.
Jalen Knox.
Jennifer Albas.
Malik Williams.
Elizabeth Soto.
Christyle Maps.
Skylar Ramírez.
Luz Álvarez Chávez.
Giselle Cerda.
Angélica García.
Elizabeth Parra.
Melanie Preciado.
Wendy Quesada Rodríguez.
Maximus Martinez.
Emily Aguirre.
Brandon Secaira.
Brian Valparaiso.
Israel Flores.
Daniel Cerratos Trivi.
Teodoro Veloz.
Josué Pleites García.
Alejandra Ramos.
Daisy Arias.
Edwin Falcón.
Karen Carrillo.
Victoria Rivera.
Christian Rodríguez.
Andrea Solís Raya.
Brianna Lua.
Judith Rojas Silverio.
Luis Salceda.
Guadalupe Ramos Molina.
George Romero.
Priscila Cruz.
Brian Valderas Raya.
Ángela Blanco Morales.
Damarie Diggs.
Carmen Navarro.
Valerie Hurtado.
Ulises Rodríguez Murillo.
Jesus Lopez.
Noé Basilio.
Jesse Gonzalez.
Carlos Paz.
Esmeralda Ríos Farías.
Jaime Reyes Jr.
Natalie Nava.
Osvaldo Montes de Oca Jr.
Esther Lucas. Eluvia Ajka Ignacio.
We have a tradition every graduation that the last graduate gets to take a picture with all of us. So congratulations to the last graduate. Before we move on to finish off the ceremony, I want to invite Mayor Vargas to come up and invite you to a party that he's going to have.
And it's going to be a wild one. So, first of all, now that the sun is gone, it's a beautiful breeze. I have a 15-minute speech, if you will please. No? All right, all right. So before I give my congratulations, I do want to announce that City of Perris is having a class of 2021 graduation parade on Saturday, June 12th at 6 p.m. Please go on our website, cityofparis.org, to look for it so you can sign up. We're going to be giving gifts also to our seniors who do show up. So it's going to be a really grand occasion to honor all our seniors throughout the entire city of Perris. So we welcome you and your families to join in the car and join the parade. So, and before just a few words to say congratulations. It's truly an honor to be here every year since I've been a mayor. This has been definitely a trying year and a half almost for you, senior class. These are unprecedented times, and I congratulate you for making it through this whole year during Zoom. I am personally Zoomed out. I have 3 grandkids in my house that are Zoomed out. But it was a challenge, and I want to thank all the parents that are in the bleachers and family members, because behind every smart student is even a smarter parent, for giving you the support to get you to this point. So on behalf of the City of Perris, your mayor, and the City Council, and our staff, we wish you much success. And I challenge each and every one of you, after you complete your graduation or continued education, to come back and give to your community. As you know, one of my very own colleagues who sits on the dais with me at the City Council, I think you all know him, Mr. Corona, is a city councilman. Not only did he come back and be a teacher in the school that he graduated, as well as our board member behind me, he's also serving as a councilman. So this is what I challenge each and one of you, and someone back there out there is going to be a mayor someday when they come back. So congratulations, and parents and families, congratulations to you as well for your success with your children.
Sorry. So all of you who have a program, your parents have a program, you have the invitation to Mr. Mayor Vargas's party in your invitation. And in the back of that, you have information about yearbooks. So if you're still interested in buying a yearbook, we still have plenty for sale. All right. With that, now I skipped this part last time. Mr. Bennett, if you can come to the podium one more time so we can present the class. I did. But I was out of turn. I didn't know if you were doing the class. You're good? We're good. Okay. All right. All right. If I could invite Senior Class Vice President Valeria Castillo Ortiz and Senior Class Vice President Nancy Casas will now lead the class of 2021 in the turning of the tassel. As these almost graduates walk up to the podium, I would like to remind the graduates to stay in their chairs as we will recess out of the stadium the same way we came in. So parents, all of you, when we're done with the ceremony here, will be walking out of the stadium gates. Graduates, you will be coming out the same way that you came in. We will be going in that direction. The students who are sitting here will be going this direction. The students that are sitting over here will be going around, going in that direction, and then you are going to exit out by the handball courts. Okay?
Class of 2021, please make sure your tassel is on the right side of your cap.
Now stand up for the turning of the tassel.
Together? Yeah.
Please take your left hand, reach up and grab the tassel and move it to the left side of your cap. Congratulations, class of 2021!
Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the graduating class of 2021. Row 1, please recess out of the chairs the same way you came in. Go ahead and go this way. This side, go to the left. Congratulations. Parents, we'll see you at the end.